Hey everyone, and welcome to another discussion day on Understandable English. On discussion days, I choose a topic, then give you vocabulary to practice with. Afterwards, I tell you about my experience on this topic, and you can tell me about yours in the comments below. As always, I'll help you fix your mistakes. Today's topic is Black Friday, a viral and sometimes chaotic American tradition. But first, let's take a look at some new words and vocabulary before we get started. Sold out, when there is no more of that item to buy. The new iPhones were sold out, so I didn't buy anything on Black Friday. A ripoff, when something is way too expensive, almost like a trick. 10 bananas for $10, that's a ripoff. Dodgy, dishonest or unreliable. When buying things from online markets, you should always be weary or careful of dodgy salespeople. To cost an arm and a leg, when something is very expensive. This new watch cost me an arm and a leg. As always, a new list of vocabulary, phrases, and phrasal verbs can be found in the description down below this video. Now, Black Friday can be seen as a bit of a crazy and chaotic tradition. There are so many videos online of huge crowds and people running into stores to buy televisions or iPhones and other expensive devices. But is it always that crazy? Is it always that dangerous? Well, the answer is maybe. It really depends on the place or the store that you're at. Many stores prepare for Black Friday in advance, so they are ready for the huge onslaught of customers during Black Friday. Typically, it's just the stores that are understaffed or have too few workers that suffer from these crazy, dangerous Black Fridays. In general, it's quite rare that such crazy and dangerous moments happen. But of course, people on the internet love crazy and dangerous things. And so videos from these types of events, they spread and they go viral. And for that reason, it seems like Black Friday is always this crazy and dangerous tradition. For me, as a kid, Black Friday was always a fun event. If there was something I was dreaming of buying or I was putting my money aside for, I knew that I would get a massive discount on Black Friday. Sometimes more than 60% off. It was also perfect for planning my Christmas gifts for my brothers or my family, my sister, and I could buy very cool things for very good prices. This was especially helpful when I was a kid trying to buy Christmas gifts for my family because as a kid you don't really have a lot of extra spending money, so you have to be very wise with how you spend it. A typical Black Friday for me and my family would start very, very early in the morning. We would choose one store that we were planning to go to because, well, you had to wait in line for a long time. So we would choose one store and we would try to think about which items we were trying to get. We would wake up super early, that is 3 a.m. or 3 in the morning, and go stand in line. As a kid, I thought this was kind of fun. We were dressed in super warm clothes and I was always drinking hot chocolate and waiting for the fun to begin. There were so many questions. Would I get the thing I wanted? Would my family get the things that they were looking for? Who knows? It was a lot of anticipation. I was also from a small town, so I would often see other kids or people that I knew in the line while we were waiting. So we could talk and hang out and just have fun. When the stores finally opened, we would walk in and try to find what we were looking for. Sometimes we were lucky and we could find it, but sometimes, well, they were already sold out. Tough luck. As for me personally, I've never experienced anything crazy like a stampede on Black Friday. My store, like most stores, they use a ticket system for the most exciting or expensive items that have the biggest discounts. That is, when the people come to the line in the morning and they're standing and waiting, they give them a ticket that says you were here first. This means with this ticket, you can go and get this item, and you don't need to rush or stampede or run to the place because you already have a guarantee that you have it. So I've told you about Black Friday. Now you tell me, does your country have anything similar to Black Friday? What would you want to buy on Black Friday and why? Are there other ways to make Black Friday more safe and to avoid the crazy stampedes? How? Don't forget to write your answers to my questions in the comments below, and I'll help you fix your mistakes. As always, the new vocabulary and the phrases and phrasal verbs can be found in the description under this video. If you learned something new, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another Understandable English discussion day. Have a wonderful day. Toodles.